Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I'm Chris. This video, I am going to be recapping and reviewing Agent Carter Season 2. This is episode 6 and 7 entitled Life of the Party and Monsters. So we get this 2 hour event, two episodes uh, on one night. I actually like them doing this. I mean, obviously they're trying to speed things up. I mean, they have they're other shows are going to be coming in. They need to end the show coming up soon. So we're getting this 2 hour event, two episodes, and I have to say, for me personally, I really enjoyed the first episode. I guess that was Life of the Party. Monsters, I thought it was okay. But personally, my favorite was the first episode that they showed, Life of the Party. I really like the fact that they needed to do something desperate because there really wasn't anything they could do left. I mean, Peggy was hurt. They really couldn't get anybody else to help try to get the blood or this, this zero energy or whatever, zero matter. They really couldn't, they didn't really have anybody else to help. So, I mean, they take desperate times call for desperate measures. So they went and they break out Dottie Underwood, which I'm like, this is a terrible idea. Breaking out someone that actually wants to kill you. But I really like the fact that they brought in Dottie Underwood. I mean, I think she was for me the best part of this episode. I mean, of the first episode was Dottie Underwood. I mean, I really think she brought something unique to the episode that where there was others that did not. You know, so for me, Bridget Regan, who plays Dottie Underwood, did a fantastic job as Dottie Underwood. I think she shined. I think this was the best episode that they had the Dottie Underwood character in at all, since the beginning of the show. I mean, this was a great episode. I like the fact that they had Jarvis out there in the field with Dottie Underwood. And that whole dynamic with them, that chemistry, it seemed to work pretty good. So I like those two together, and I like Jarvis being out there in the field. He worked quite well in the episode. Pretty strong for him in this episode. I mean, they've been doing that with Jarvis. I mean, he's been coming along, helping, and he's been like an important part of this team, helping out. Um, I like seeing Anna Jarvis back again. Uh, the wife of Jarvis. I mean, even though that they had her pretty much worried for her husband the whole entire episode, but I still think I was happy to see her there. That they finally had her back, and at the whole end, in the end, where she got shot, and like the whole cliffhanger now is what's going to happen to Anna. I was like, no. I mean, I didn't want her to get shot because I think she's such a good character, and I like seeing her there. So that was a bummer for me, but I mean, such a good scene though. Well, even though I thought it was kind of ridiculous, like she sees these two being taking out Wilkes, and it's just like you're just going to run out of the house and confront them. It's just like, that was a dumb move. I mean, I would have stayed in the house and then just told Peggy and Jarvis that hey, they took him away, in the end, and just told them who took him. I mean, I think that was a bad move. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you going out there and confronting them? I mean, that didn't make any sense. Um, but I mean, this episode was actually packed full of stuff. I mean, we have Vernon Masters in this being slimy and just really getting in, trying to pressure Daniel Sousa to do his bidding, taking him out, having these goons come in and beat the crap out of him. So I mean, it really shows how slimy Masters really is. Um, you have that Manfredi guy, helping out Whitney Frost now. We have Whitney Frost taking out most of the council and her husband, just like devouring them. That was a great scene too. Uh, and it really shows her going over the edge now. She's like lost it. She's just out for blood now. I mean, she's got one thing on her mind, and that's it. uh, Before she was, scared, not sure what to do, and now she's just full bent on just killing everybody. It's insane. I think Sousa was pretty strong in these episodes. Finally, you know, uh, you know, pretty much telling Peggy, he got dumped because of her, and he actually does really care for her. So that was pretty strong. Um, one negative though is about Howard Stark. It's like this is his house. I mean, where did he go? I mean, he just like left off to make movies or something. I don't know. I mean, I would think that he would like come back and be. That's only one negative. You would hope to see Howard Stark around his house more. I mean, I think it's a little odd that he's not around. But another. Well, I mean, Jack Thompson in these episodes. I mean, it just shows you that he is out for himself. That where he wants to get the medals, he wants to get ahead. I mean, I don't know if he's blind as a bat or what. He wants to believe that Masters and everybody, everyone, this whole council and everything is are great people for some reason. I don't know. And somehow he's accusing Peggy of being wrong, but yeah, I mean, it just shows that he's not very good. He's not very good at his job. I mean, he can't even figure out what the heck's going on. I'm hoping that in the end, when he does figure it out, that he will help. But right now, he was pretty weak, pretty weak in these episodes. Um, I mean, I like that scene where, well, the first half of the episode, the first episode was, Dottie Underwood was strong character, strong willed. And then in the second episode, it showed that she had some fear, especially for Whitney Frost. I mean, I lost some, you know, I don't know, respectability or whatever for that character. I was like, man, she's such a strong character. She's not even breaking under Masters is like ready to torture her, and she doesn't care. She's a strong character. She defies him. Whitney Frost comes in there and she breaks just like that. I'm like, oh damn. You would think that she wouldn't. I was hoping she wouldn't break so easily, but I guess it really shows that Whitney Frost is a scary character and that she's frightened of her. But I was really, really hoping that Dottie would like defy her or something, and not give in so easily. So that might have been a little bit of a negative in the second episode. Um, but uh, but overall, guys, I really really enjoyed both of these episodes. The first one I really enjoyed a lot, and the second one I thought was okay, but overall not too bad. Now one other real quick nitpick is that Peggy really didn't do very much in these two episodes. That was a negative. I mean, it's about Agent Carter, and it's like she was like almost like a secondary character to Dottie Underwood and Whitney Frost and even Jarvis. So that was probably another negative there that we need to get Peggy out there and do more. I mean, it seems like she's being overshadowed now by the villains. It's quite weird. But anyway, guys, that will do it for me for this week, guys. If there's anything I might have missed that you guys want to discuss in the comments below, if you like the episodes, if you did not like the episodes, please write in the comments below. But that will do it for me for this week, guys, for Agent Carter. I will be back next week. Until then, thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.